Hi, welcome to the African World Channel. Nigerians warns their president not allow U.S. and French military base in their country. In an open letter addressed to President Bola Tinubu and the leadership of the National Assembly, several distinguished leaders and civil society organizations have voiced their concerns regarding the potential relocation of United States and French military bases from the Sahel to Nigeria. What drives the persistent interest of the U.S. and France in Africa? What strategic opportunities do they perceive that elude many of the continent's corrupt leaders? Remember to subscribe to our channel, give the video a thumbs up, and share it with others to help us reach a wider audience. Now let's get back to the video. Prominent figures from various sectors of Nigerian society have raised concerns about potential plans to relocate American and French military bases from the Sahel region to Nigeria. This move has sparked considerable debate, with leaders cautioning against any hasty decisions that might compromise Nigeria's sovereignty. In an open letter addressed to President Bola Tinubu and the National Assembly leadership, voices from academia, civil society, and former government officials emphasized the importance of not yielding to external pressure to host foreign military installations. The signatories highlighted the strategic significance of Nigeria within the Gulf of Guinea region, cautioning against any agreements that could have far-reaching implications for the nation's defense and internal security. The letter pointed out that both the American and French governments have been actively lobbying Nigeria, along with other countries in the Gulf of Guinea, to sign new defense pacts. These agreements would allow them to redeploy troops expelled from Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. Despite pressure, there is growing apprehension within Nigerian circles regarding the potential consequences of such arrangements. Drawing on historical precedents, the letter reminded readers of Nigeria's past experiences with foreign military alliances. It referenced instances such as the abrogation of the Anglo-Nigerian Defense Agreement in the 1960s, which stirred public discontent and highlighted the risks of compromising national sovereignty. Additionally, it recalled President Obasanjo's cautious approach to a military cooperation agreement with the United States in 2001, which faced significant opposition from within Nigeria's defense establishment. The signatories underscored the economic, environmental, and social impacts of hosting foreign military bases. They warned against the diversion of resources away from critical sectors like education and healthcare towards maintaining military installations. Moreover, they raised concerns about potential environmental degradation and heightened living costs in host communities, which could disproportionately affect vulnerable populations. The letter highlighted the potential for strained diplomatic relations both regionally and domestically. It emphasized the importance of considering public opinion, which has consistently shown resistance to arrangements perceived as compromising Nigeria's sovereignty. The letter urged Nigerian leadership to prioritize the nation's long-term peace and security over short-term strategic interests. It called for a cautious approach to diplomacy, emphasizing the importance of maintaining sovereign integrity and fostering stability within the region. By rejecting pressures to host foreign military bases, Nigeria can assert its commitment to self-determination and emerge as a model of sovereign independence in Africa. These narrative paints a detailed picture of the concerns surrounding the proposed relocation of foreign military bases to Nigeria. It engages with historical context, emphasizes potential consequences, and advocates for a principled stance grounded in Nigeria's national interests. As Nigeria faces the prospect of hosting foreign military bases, the nation stands at a critical crossroads. The decision taken by the government in this regard will not only shape Nigeria's future security landscape, but also signal its commitment to sovereignty and self-determination. There's a compelling argument to suggest that Nigeria should tread cautiously and resist the allure of hosting foreign military installations. The concerns raised by prominent figures within Nigerian society reflect a deep-rooted apprehension towards compromising national sovereignty. Historical precedents, such as the abrogation of past defense agreements, serve as stark reminders of the risks associated with such arrangements. Moreover, the economic, environmental, and social impacts of hosting foreign bases cannot be understated. The path ahead is not devoid of challenges. Nigeria's leadership faces considerable pressure from external actors eager to establish a strategic foothold in the region. The lobbying efforts of powerful nations like the United States and France, coupled with geopolitical interests in the Sahel region, present formidable obstacles to maintaining a stance of sovereignty. Additionally, the specter of corruption looms large, casting doubt on the government's ability to resist external influence and prioritize the interests of its citizens. The question then arises, will the Nigerian government listen to the voices of caution and uphold the nation's sovereignty, or will it succumb to the temptations of short-term gains and geopolitical alignments? The answer to this question hinges on several factors. Firstly, the government's commitment to transparency and accountability will play a crucial role. By engaging in open dialogue with citizens and civil society organizations, the government can demonstrate its willingness to consider diverse perspectives and prioritize the public interest. Secondly, the strength of Nigeria's democratic institutions will be tested. A robust judiciary, independent media, and an active civil society are essential safeguards against the erosion of democratic principles and the consolidation of power in the hands of a few. Nigeria's role as a regional leader carries significant responsibilities. By rejecting the establishment of foreign military bases, Nigeria can set a precedent for other African nations and assert its leadership in promoting a vision of sovereignty and self-reliance. Collaboration with neighboring countries to address shared security challenges can offer alternative avenues for regional stability, grounded in mutual respect and cooperation. The decision rests in the hands of Nigeria's leaders and its citizens. The path chosen will not only shape Nigeria's future trajectory, but also influence the broader dynamics of security and sovereignty across the African continent. As Nigeria navigates this critical juncture, it must draw upon its rich history, resilient spirit, and collective determination to chart a course that safeguards its sovereignty and advances the interests of its people. We value your input. Do you believe Nigeria's government will prioritize national sovereignty over potential short-term gains in this situation? Why or why not? How do you think hosting foreign military bases could affect Nigeria's relationships with neighboring countries and the broader international community? Please share your opinions in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others. Thank you for watching.